So let's look at making our first recording in First Video. Click on the icon and the program launches. 3 red buttons will ignore the 2 camera buttons and click the microphone instead. Immediately it starts recording. As you talk, the green ppm moves and you even see a graphical display of how loud it is. Press stop and it gets ready to save the file. Just type in a memorable name for the file, and when you click save or done, it takes you back to the front screen. Now let's find our recording. You click on the folder icon and it takes you to a window, in my case, full of what's First Video called Project. They're multi-track recording sessions. Well, we don't want that just now, so click on Audio and what you see in its place are raw recordings. Click on Test, that's what we call it, and then Edit, because we want to edit the audio. Now tap twice on the waveform and the green playhead becomes blue. It's now an in point, and just out of view on the right is a yellow out point. At the moment the whole clip is selected, but you can see a big gap at the beginning. Instead of deleting the gap, First Video saves the good bits of audio. So we'll move the blue in point to the beginning of the audio by touching on it at the top of the triangle, top left of the screen, holding down your finger, moving it to the right and then letting go. Now let's find an out point. You put your finger on the bottom right on the timeline where the 8 is, and now you've got the yellow out point. Slide your finger along and let go. Now below the timeline are empty squares. We'll now pick up the good audio and drop it into a square. Hold your finger down in the middle of the highlighted section and drag the audio down to a box. Now if you double tap on the middle of the timeline, it's all highlighted again. On the top white bar, tap once just after the number 6. The end bit of audio can now be picked up and slid onto a second empty box. Now there are 2 bits of audio in boxes. Look at the right hand side of the screen and tap on the tick. A multi-track window opens. The 2 clips are on track 1. Tap on one of them and drag it down to a lower track. If you keep your finger on the screen, you can slide it backwards and forwards until they make a good edit. Obviously the play transport is below. See the 2 grey grab handles? Well, they can tighten up your audio by sliding in and out, making the audio longer or shorter. Now you need to mix it down. Flatten it onto one track. Click on the S button for save, give it a name, and it saves it as a new version. You'll be given a chance to save the multi-track edit as well. It's worth doing so in case you need to remix it. Finally, let's send it. From the File Manager window, click on the file and choose Send. We want a small version, an M4A file, not a WAV. So you compress it, it opens an email page, and then you email it as normal.